What it do, crew? It's the Captain KD, and I'm checking back in, and this time I'm coming at y'all with a natural hair beauty video. You know, happy Black History Month, and since I love my black hair, I love being a black girl, you know, I thought it was only right that I come with this video. This actually is my first wash and go that I've done on my natural hair, so we gonna hop into it. Literally, we starting off with a whole wash and go. Like, this is my hair when I woke up that morning. I am just, you know, a pineapple girl when I go to sleep, and I'm just taking it out. So it is understanding, it is aware that we are about to get busy, we're about to get active today. I'm about to put it to work, so I'm just kind of massaging my scalp, shaking out the tresses. I'm letting it know it's about to be a go. Okay, and I'm trying to learn how to train my curls. I'm trying to get more into taking care of my natural hair because this made me feel like a black girl. You know, I like feeling like a black girl with my hair. So, yeah, we going in with the shampoo. After I shampoo, I'm going in with a hydrating mask because I can't say that I have dry hair, but I'm gonna say I don't do it enough to the point where it dries out. So at this point in time, I have washed my hair. The hair has been washed, and after I washed my hair, I am parting it into 4 sections. I part down the middle first, and then I go from like right to left, left to right, however you want to do it, down the sides to my ear. So then that gives me 2 sections in the front, and then I just split down the back half, and then that gives me the other 2 sections in the back. So then that's my 4 sections. Some people do more, some people do less. You can do what works for you. I honestly should do at least 6, maybe 8. I know some people do 10. I just don't feel like doing it, so I do 4 for now, and that's what works for me. So I'm just kind of tying it up so that it stays in place while I am getting it together. I am experimenting on my hair because I am trying to figure out what works for me. I love my hair, and I'm going to keep saying it just because that's the truth. I love my hair so much. So I'm just trying to see what works, and this worked for me. So this is what's going to help me through the process. What's not going to stress me out. So I am using my wet brush. This particular wet brush that I have, I broke the handle on it. It's a curved handle wet brush. It always gets tangled up in my hair. Like the curve end of the hook always would get tangled up in my hair. It ended up breaking off. It sucks that it broke off because it's great for when I'm in the shower. I can just hook it back on the shower when I'm done. But the actual brush still works. So I'm just holding the actual brush and I'm brushing my hair just so I can detangle enough to, like I said, not be stressed out and give up with my journey on my natural hair. Going back in with a fine tooth comb because I feel like, you know, after the detangle, I want to go back in because I tend to get little knots. I call it marrying. My curls tend to marry each other. They like twirl up into each other and love each other so much that they, you know, stick with each other. They're going to stick beside each other, but they don't need to do that. I want them to be free flowing in the wind. So I'm just going through with this fine tooth comb to make sure that there are no little knots in between the strands of my hair. And I'm struggling. I'm getting stressed out. So I'm getting confused, and it's also like it's kind of making me want to give up. I mean, you see I'm looking kind of crazy because I'm like, wait a minute now. I could have sworn I just detangled this, and it was good to go on my detangle, but going through with a fine tooth comb, which is why I go through with a fine tooth comb to make sure that it's detangled, it was not. You see I'm looking at that comb, and I'm just like, baby, hold on. It's just too much hair in this comb. So what I'm realizing is that my hair needs slip. So this is where my mask is coming in. I thought my hair would be fine detangling with just water, which is my hydration, but no. I also need moisture. So I'm putting the mask on my hair because, like I said, I need hydration anyway, and I needed to do a mask anyway because, as you saw, my hair was severely dried out. So I'm raking it through because I figure if I can rake through with my fingers, that will help me with a fine tooth comb. So I'm getting the slip that I desire. So I'm coming back to it. I'm like, okay, This is what I expected when I was going through with the fine tooth comb. So I'm like hoping that when I go back through with a fine tooth comb, it's going to give me what I'm looking for. Look at the bounce, baby. Like it's biggity, 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 doing what it needed to do. Look at that comb. Look at that comb doing what it needs to do. So I learned that, like I said, not just water, but I also need something that's also going to provide moisture to my hair to give it that slip. So when I went through the remaining sections, I immediately, like I said, it's already wet because I have just washed it, but I knew immediately to start off with the hair mask. Do not try to comb without the hair mask. And as you see, there's no hair in my comb, just product, and my hair's dry. So that product is going right back in my hair because we are getting all the moisture that we intend. Now, like I said, I started with the product, combed it through. These are my 4 sections. I'm going to rinse it out in these 4 sections. And this is what I had as far as shedding from the comb. I think that's great. Boom. The hair is rinsed. Now we're going in because, like I said, the hair is rinsed, and I'm going in with my Alikay Naturals Hold It Styling Gel and another type of, it's not a dimming brush, but it is a brush that I like to use for styling my hair. That's another thing I realized. I realized one brush works for detangling my hair and another brush works for styling my hair. I'm learning what works for my hair. Now, when I started doing my hair, I started from the front to the back because that's just what's easiest to for me for the process of doing my hair. But as far as styling my hair, I'm starting with the back of my hair because I want the back of my hair to be set the longest because that's the part that tends to shrink the most. It seems like the front of my hair will hold the stretch, but the back of my hair seems to revert back to its shrunken, state first. So I'm starting with the back, and put in my Hold It Styling Gel, just like the first two, not first two fingers, but the middle 2 fingers of the 4 fingers, your middle finger and your ring finger. I just get a little glob, first 2 knuckles, put that on a section. Then I go through with my brush and just kind of brush it all into my hair. And then from there, I am going to braid it up so that it is basically kind of setting in place to stretch down. That was my goal. I was hoping to get it to stretch long enough with the gel and a braid, but that didn't necessarily work out for me. This was truly a wash and go for me, even though I did stretch. And I know this because I did braids the week after this, because I did this about 2 weeks ago now. Yeah, because we're like 10 days into February. Anyway, yeah. At some point in time in February, I put some braids in my hair. And then when I took the braids out, the braids gave me like the fullness that I intended to have with this wash and go. I realize wash and goes will not give me the fullness of the big hair that I like, but I still realize that I love a good wash and go. So after I got done with that back portion, I moved up to the front of my hair and I did the same exact thing. I took a little glob of my Alikay Naturals Hold It Styling Gel, put a little flick of it on the first 2 knuckles of my fingers, raked it through, and then I went back in with my brush just to kind of seal it into my hair. And then after it was all brushed in, I just braided it up. I went back in, braided it up because, like I said, I thought that this was going to stretch my hair out. Again, it did not. So a wash and go, now I know the difference between why people do wash and goes, braid outs, twist outs. I'm not new to the natural hair community because my hair has been natural permless since 2010, but I am new to taking care of my natural hair. I typically cut it off, don't take care of it, or braid it up and put wigs on top of it, but I want to be a part of redefining how people feel and how people see black hair. Like I said, that's why I'm saying it again, because I love my hair so much. Like, this made me feel like a black girl. I love it. And I just love how people react to seeing me in my natural hair, especially because of my youth and always having a perm, and then from perms getting immediately into wigs, and just kind of never showcasing who I was as God called me to be, or as not even called, but as He made me. So I am showcasing more of her because I love her. And I'm gonna say it again because I do. I love my hair. Like, at this point, y'all just need to start saying it with me. Say it now. I love my hair. So you can say that for yourself, because I need everybody else to start loving their hair. So in this clip, I'm just showing you how I intend to blow dry my hair. I don't blow dry my hair in the bathroom because I like being in the living room, open space, mirror, better, all that kind of good stuff. So now, boom, I used a blow dryer. I did my makeup because I was doing my wash and go to get ready for work. I'm doing a little length check because I realized this is like my 3-year mark of my hair. Check out my other natural hair videos of my other styling videos just to see where I was and where I'm at now in this 3-year mark. I'm definitely at a bra strap length. I cannot believe it. In 3 years, I'm at bra strap length and my hair is flourishing. So I just put some argan oil on my fingers to take down my braids. It's really the only oil that I have, but I use argan oil for growth. I need to get some other oils just for putting on my hair, but like I said, this is all I had. So I use the argan oil to take down my braids, to give it some good slip and not give it just frizz from just my fingers. And the left side, but what you're seeing of the right side, I did take that down. So this is just the last little portion that I'm taking down. And as you can see, it's not big at all. It's very tamed, and it actually stayed like this all day, which is fine. It's not what I expected, but it grew on me the more I wore it throughout the day, because I thought, okay, well, maybe it's just gonna, because it still was pretty damp. They didn't dry, and maybe that's where diffusing comes in. Maybe I see why y'all use a diffuser. Maybe that will help me. But it's still kind of dim. So I'm thinking maybe as it dries throughout the day, it'll get bigger. So I'm just kind of picking it up. And I learned that if you pick from the bottom and just kind of pull the hair up, and don't go all the way through now, just kind of like pull the root up just a little bit so that it gets bigger. But like I said, my hair didn't get much bigger than this. It stayed tame throughout the day. But like I said, I did learn that if I want big, full hair, then I would just have to do a braid out or a twist out. But again, I still like wash and goes. I still loved this look. So now I know if I want something that is sleek, and this worked well for me, because I went to the office. Like I said, I'm headed out to work. So this worked out well. Like, even my manager was like, "Oh, I like your little curls. That's right, girl. I like my little curls too. Like, check them out. Like, they are doing their thing. Like, biggity, 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 biggity bounce." Like, I was in love. I'm just in awe. It may not look like it on camera because I don't know why, but I should have given y'all more expression of how I'm really feeling. Well, I guess at this point, like, I was still just nervous about the fact that, girl, you are really wearing your natural hair out in the world today. But I feel good. I look good, and I love every moment of it. So it'll be more natural hair videos coming from me. Make sure that y'all are subscribed, okay? I gave it a good shake because I like doing that too. I love giving my hair a good little shake. But that's pretty much it. That's all I have for y'all. I loved doing this. Like I said, I'm coming back more with some natural hair videos. So make sure y'all are tuned in. Leave a like on this video and leave me some love in the comments. Let me know, what I can do to improve, what little tips you may have for me that I can try out. Let me know how you like my hair, how you like doing wash and goes, twist outs, braid outs. What's your go-to? I just want to, chop it up with y'all. So I appreciate you for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed it because I enjoyed making it for you all. Even if you didn't enjoy it, I'm glad you watched it. And yeah, Peace, love, blessings. The captain is checking out because, baby, like I said, that's pretty much all I got for y'all at this point. Yeah, now you see me feeling it. I'm just like, okay, baby. I'm like, yeah, the girl is here. And that's how you know, like I said, I'm coming back with the videos because I'm just like, stop playing. Like, God, you did this. Like, I'm like, I've wanted curly hair my whole entire life, and I have it. So we're going to come back with it. But until next time, the captain is checking out. I'll holla.